Hello everyone, welcome back to Autopulse. Microcampers are rewriting the rules of adventure in 2025. As more people crave freedom, simplicity, and off-grid capability, the microcamper movement continues to grow. Whether you're a weekend warrior, a digital nomad, or someone who just wants to explore the world at your own pace, microcampers offer a perfect balance of mobility, affordability, and function. Let's start with the obvious benefit: size. A microcamper, by definition, is compact, often small enough to fit in a regular parking space. That means no more worrying about oversized parking lots, campground restrictions, or maneuvering a massive RV through narrow mountain roads. Whether it's a converted minivan, a teardrop trailer, or an electric tricycle with a custom-built shell, microcampers give you the ability to park almost anywhere and travel with very little fuss. But don't let their size fool you. A well-designed microcamper is a masterclass in space efficiency. Everything has a purpose, and often, more than one. The bench is also a bed. The table becomes a storage hatch. The kitchen folds out from the back hatch, or slides out on a rail system. You'll see compact solar panels, lithium battery packs, and even portable composting toilets integrated into these tiny units. As EV infrastructure grows, more travelers are switching to electric-powered platforms, including electric trikes and microvans. These are whisper-quiet, produce zero emissions, and in many places, can be recharged using renewable energy. Solar integration is no longer an add-on, it's often built right into the roof. Some rigs now come with flexible solar mats, power inverters, and even solar-charged e-bike carriers, turning your camper into a full-fledged off-grid base camp. Instead of custom building everything from scratch, more DIYers are opting for modular camper kits. These kits are designed to fit into standard vehicles, such as a Honda Element, Toyota Prius, or even a small electric hatchback. They're easy to remove when you need to use the car for errands, and just as easy to reinstall when it's time to hit the road again. But the real magic of a microcamper isn't just in the hardware, it's in the lifestyle. Minimalist travel forces you to focus on what really matters. With less stuff to carry, you have more freedom. There's no need to spend hours packing, cleaning, or organizing. Everything you need is right at your fingertips. You cook simple meals. You sleep under the stars. You wake up in national parks, hidden beaches, or quiet forest roads, all without needing a hotel or even a campground reservation. People who live or travel in microcampers often report a deep sense of contentment. There's a rhythm to the lifestyle, slower, more intentional, more connected to nature. When you're not tied to a fixed location or burdened by a lot of possessions, your days open up. You spend more time outdoors. You meet other travelers. You learn to make do with less, and in return, you gain a lot more peace of mind. It's also incredibly affordable. With fuel prices still unpredictable, microcampers make every dollar go farther. Some people are now building complete setups for under $5,000, including the vehicle. Insurance is lower. Maintenance costs are minimal. And if you choose an electric platform, your fuel cost could be close to zero, especially if you're charging with solar. Of course, microcampers do require some trade-offs. You won't have a full bathroom. You'll have to be creative with storage. And weather can be a challenge, especially if you're in an area with extreme temperatures. But the microcamper community is full of clever hacks and solutions. From insulated window covers and battery-powered fans to collapsible kitchens and rooftop tents, there's always a way to make it work. What's really exciting is how inclusive this movement is. You don't need to be a mechanic or a carpenter to get started. There are beginner-friendly kits, online communities, and even professional builders who specialize in micro-rigs. Social media platforms are packed with inspiration, from solo travelers living in tiny vans to couples who turned a three-wheeled scooter into a cozy mobile home. In fact, many people start with a weekend setup and end up going full-time. Microcampers have a way of pulling you in. The simplicity, the freedom, and the sense of self-sufficiency become addictive. You learn to live with less, appreciate more, and focus on experiences over things. So if you've been thinking about getting into the camper lifestyle but felt overwhelmed by the size or cost of traditional RVs, a microcamper might be the perfect solution. Whether you build it yourself, buy a kit, or pick up a ready-made rig, this could be the start of a whole new chapter of your life. As we wrap up, here's one final thought. Adventure doesn't have to be big to be meaningful. Sometimes, all you need is a small space, a full tank or battery, and the open road ahead. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe for more micro camper tips, reviews, and travel inspiration. Until next time, happy camping!